Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Toyota Camry, guys, that generation from year 2012 to year 2014. If you guys need to find where the fuses for the power steering are located, stay with us, we'll explain that in this video today. You have 3 fuses that you need to check, except the main fuse. You have 2 more. We'll cover where they're located, where you can buy cheap fuses and relays, that way do not waste your money, why it's important to test fuses and relays. All that, guys, will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. So before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us, guys. We'll be making a video for every single fuse, every single relay in that generation Toyota Camry and every car we get at the garage. Why we do that? Because many of you will need that information sooner or later. Let's say you need a fuel pump, guys, fuse, or you need a steering angle sensor. Those will not be labeled correctly. You will have abbreviations that might say something like FI. You may not have an idea that's a fuel pump, guys, or fuel injection system. So that's why we're making video for every single fuse, every single relay, to save you time and money. And if you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, or if you need to find a fuse, all we have to do, spend a minute or two, watch the video, find out the fuse, instead of, guys, spending time to find it in the service manual, instead of, guys, wasting money, okay, and time on parts and tools you don't need. Another thing, guys, every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. Those are our main YouTube channels. We have more than 1.2 million subscribers, guys, and we have more than 10,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in free repairs. Another thing, let us show you something quick. You have, guys, some special fuses and relays. We're going to put a link in the description of the video below where you can get fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, that way you don't waste your money. You have those multi-block fuses, we'll put the link for them as well, for different fuses, for different relays, okay? All kinds of fuses and relays. If you need to buy some and not to waste your money, we'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can get them from. Check it out. So let's start on it now. So now talking, guys, okay, about the power steering fuses. Let's explain where they're located on a 2013 Toyota Camry right here. We have 2 different fuse boxes. We'll be working both of them today. The first fuse box is on the inside. If you come on the driver's side, open, guys, the door, look on the left side under the dash, up under the dash, guys, all the way there, you're going to see a fuse box layout that looks like that. You may have a white cover, but once you remove it, you see that fuse box layout here. Before we continue, let's explain why it's important to test fuses and relays now. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in, and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below, specifically to that video. Please check it out. 2 fuses will need to be checked in that fuse box, then we need to go check the main fuse in a different fuse box. Some of you may or may not have one, all of them, depending, guys, okay, depending on the options, package, which engine you have, which power steering system you have. So if you come right here in that row, you count fuse number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one right here, this one specifically does not have it. Then another fuse that you may have, guys, okay, will be, if you come right here now, that's fuse number 13, 39, 14. That 5 amp fuse right here, you need to check that one. The main fuse is under the hood, guys, okay, that's your engine car battery fuse box here. Open that cover. The moment you open that cover, you're going to see a fuse box layout just like this one. That's the windshield side, towards the windshield side, that's towards the front of your Toyota Camry. And here, guys, okay, we'll have another fuse that we'll need to check specifically, which is the main fuse for the power steering. Now, where it's located. If you look at that multi-link fuse, it consists of multiple fuses. Let us show you what it looks like. This is the top view, okay, let me see, okay, this is the side view right here. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fuses that you have right here, guys, okay. Each one of those, okay, is for something. If one of them burns, you have to replace the whole fuse link. The good news is, we'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get it from. So, if you look at that fuse, guys, okay, The very last fuse on the right side, okay, we're talking about this fuse, okay, right here will be for the power steering. So you need to make sure, okay, that you can see them, but that fuse right here is for the power steering, guys. The one on the very last side, okay, that's known as fuse number 10. Hopefully guys the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching, see you next time.